everyone, it's the LEGO Detective, and welcome again to another LEGO Batman review. And this has been a review that has been long awaited. I do apologize that I haven't brought this review to you yet. But yeah, I'm planning that today I'm going to film at least a few Batman reviews, and then I'll have some to upload on other days when I can't film. So hopefully that'll work out. But I'm planning on this. I'm planning on uploading this today, at least as I'm filming this. That's what my plan is. But this is set number 7888. The Tumbler Joker's Ice Cream Surprise. This is one of the 3 sets that I wanted the most out of the Batman line, and I now have all of them. It's this set, the Batcave and Arkham Asylum. I have all of them. They're all amazing sets. If you don't know, I got this actually a while back. I ordered it a really long time ago, but it came when I was in sleepaway camp, and yeah, obviously I couldn't get it because I was in sleepaway camp, and it arrived at my house. And then when I came back from sleepaway camp a few weeks later, I got it, and then I did a video about it, but I didn't really review it. But anyway, guys, let's just jump straight into the review, starting with the figures. Here is the Batman figure that you get in the set. The torso printing is inspired by the Dark Knight suit. However, it's printed on a gray torso, not a black one. But I kind of have an alternative that you could do if you wanted to. You could just swap out the arms and legs for black, and then the gray torso won't look as bad as it really is. I've never really done that, but I would be willing to see what that would look like. He came in 2 other sets, so 3 sets in total, and here is the face print on Batman. Here is the Joker. This is a really cool minifigure, and I finally got this, so now, sometime soon, I could review the Batwing Joker's Aerial Assault. The only thing that I'm trying to think about is how am I going to get the whole Batwing in the picture, because it's really tall when it's on a stand, so I'm wondering as how I'm going to get to record that, because I don't want to do freehanding, but I don't know. But this Joker is a really detailed figure. My favorite part is the way that the face and the hair match up. This hair, I've seen it being used on other Joker figures and faces, and it just doesn't look right. And this face, when used with other Joker hair pieces, I also think that it just doesn't look right. I think that the face was made, like, kind of shrunken and small, and, like, not really small, but, like, some of the proportions are a bit smaller, and it kind of looks weird without having this hair. And I just love how the hair looks. He also has this popsicle, and you get 2 of them in the set, and his villain vehicle in the set is an ice cream truck, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, the Joker is a really, really awesome figure. Sadly, mine has a crescent-shaped stress mark right above the point of the hair, but yeah, maybe at some point I can get a new hair piece or something. But yeah, the Joker, just very awesome figure. Here is the Joker's henchman. He's got the popsicle, he's got the purple shirt, he's got the shades. Just look at that face. It's kind of hard. There we go. He seems a bit disgruntled because he's the only henchman figure released in 2008. Well, re-released, I should say, because for some reason they just did not use any of the other henchmen. Which kind of makes sense because they didn't re-release Two-Face, and Mr. Freeze came in a really small set. But it would have been nice to get a Harley Quinn henchman in 2008, or like a Riddler or Scarecrow henchman in 2007. But yeah, he's pretty bland. Also note that in pretty much every LEGO Batman set, almost all of them, except for like some of the small ones, you get a little pack with some weapons. You get, and I actually got one sealed, so I'm just using it for my reviews, but you get 2 of these type of batarangs, you get 1 of these Tommy guns, you get 3 normal batarangs, these are the ones that they still use today, 1 of these kind of blocky guns, and then you get a pair of the bat cuffs. Okay, well that kind of failed. Well, anyway, that kind of failed. It didn't really roll too well. But anyway, this is the This is the Joker's Ice Cream Surprise Truck, a very, very cool vehicle. And I just realized why I wasn't going well. Oh, gosh. The tire just popped off. So, yeah. So, basically, Joker just fell off, but whatever. So, here it is. It's a pretty cool vehicle. It looks really good, however, its wheels are really bad for me. I don't know. I think it's just that it's old, and maybe if I replace the wheels with newer wheels, it'll work. Same thing with my other truck. This one makes a really weird like sound. The other one that I have is like super squeaky, like really squeaky. It's kind of weird. But I really like the bumper on the front. It looks pretty nice, and I like how they did the little sort of motor right there with the little studs under it to kind of add some texture to it. On the side, we have this little piece over here. It says Venom. So, and you have the Joker in attention with the little sort of lime green ice cream or popsicles or ice cream pops. It could be either. So I would assume that there's Venom in them. Uncle Joker's Ice Cream Surprise right there on the side. Uncle Joker's Ice Cream Surprise on the top. This is a really good sticker. In my opinion, if you were to have only one sticker in this entire set, I'd say let it be this one. Because even though some of the stickers on the tumbler are really cool, most of them are really just some like little piston details, and then there are a few that kind of show some shaping around the window, but most of them really aren't important. I feel like the real highlight of the stickers is on this set, and it gets even better when you get to the back. You have I Love Gotham. I'm not sure why like it says I Love Gotham. Is it like it's supposed to be funny, like I hate Gotham, that's why I'm putting a sticker that's I Love Gotham, or maybe it's like I love destroying Gotham, or I don't know. And then you have I Scream, which is kind of funny, like I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, but it's the Joker, so yeah. And then you have ice cream flavors, and can you read that? Yeah, you actually can. Some stickers they fade. My other ice cream truck, the third line on the sticker is all faded, but I got pretty lucky with this one, and it's actually not really that faded. So the top one says Soda Smilex Popsicle. Smilex is a chemical that Joker used in the Batman 1989 movie. The second one says Old Fashioned Venom flavor, and the third one says Rigor Mortis Soft Ice. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but I searched up what that was, and apparently rigor mortis or whatever that is, apparently it's like decaying and crushed up dead bodies. Might be wrong about that. So, yeah, if you eat one of Joker's ice pops, you're basically being a cannibal because you're eating a human. Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. But anyway, this giant ice cream cone on top, and this is a really cool feature. You can open up these doors, and then you have a missile, so you can just shoot the missile. And, yeah, it's really cool. And basically the way that you shoot it is because the ice cream cone is actually hooked up to it. And I got really lucky. Some people may consider this bad because these two door pieces are really loose on the bricks. They don't really want to stay together that much until you clamp on this top part. But the good thing about that is that if I shoot it, the missile will just shoot out the side. And the thing about that is because I have another ice cream truck, and the missile just doesn't shoot out the doors. You have to open the doors. But yeah, and there's a really nice feature built behind this, like a spring almost. It's right in here in the little driver's compartment. By the way, there's a little steering wheel there. This little rubber piece. Basically, when you put on the roof, the rubber piece is kind of cushioned in between this little gray Technic piece for the ice cream cone and the roof. So it kind of acts as a spring. And normally, if that rubber piece wasn't there, and you accidentally if you're just rolling this and then you accidentally touch this, like just this much, then the missile would shoot right out because it's a bit looser. But because of this big ice cream cone, Lego wanted to make sure that it wouldn't be so easy. Because think about it, if I'm just driving this truck and I barely tap it, then the missile's just going to shoot out, and that could be really annoying. It kind of just stops the missile from shooting out, which is really helpful. But anyway, there's the Joker's ice cream truck, and now let's move on to the main event, the tumbler. So here is the tumbler, and this thing is a beast. It's huge. Here's Batman next to it. You can just see how big it is. It's not supposed to be this big, but it's hard to convey a lot of detail in something like this, which is very small, but it has a lot of weird details. As you can see, they have the 4 big tires at the back. Though I wish that the boosters, the way that they did the boosters, I wish it was one big sort of cone-shaped booster like it is in the movie. It's kind of weird that they have like these 4 little small pieces, and I think that that's so that you can peg in little flames into there, though I don't really like that. On the sides, you do have some flick missiles, and oh my gosh. I almost lost it, but it bounced off my dresser, but I almost lost that, so that's kind of crazy. That went pretty far. Going to the front, you can see we have all these stickers, and the stickers on the set are really expensive. However, most of these are really not important. The Bat logo isn't even accurate to the tumbler. It never had a Bat logo. At least I don't think it did. You have these 2 pistons over here, and then back here, we have a piston here and a piston here. Same thing on the other side. And then you have these 2 little brown bolts over there. And then you have these pieces for detailing and the windows and down here. And there are a few pieces that I added. I added a cheese wedge there and on the other side, because without the cheese wedge, it looks pretty bad. And I feel like the cheese wedge, I don't know why they didn't do that. And I also added a double cheese wedge over here just because there's a big gap and this kind of fits in right there. So that's just what I added. You have these flaps in the back representing the little flaps. These big ones cannot be posed, sadly. However, the small ones can move up and down. And you do have a Techno Competition missile. And I'm just going to shoot it. And yes, that's pretty cool. It just tucks itself away. It doesn't look really bad at all, except for on the back. You see this gray piece sticking out, and you see this little piece. But it's not too much of a bother. And I bet that if you really wanted to take this out, you could probably just take it out and then fill in this area with some more bricks and whatnot, kind of just continuing the way that this looks. I don't know. You could probably do that. But, yeah, the main reason I wanted to get the tumbler, because I already had one of the ice cream trucks, but the main reason I wanted to get the tumbler is this. It opens up, and look at that interior, man. The interior is amazing. It's, like, so spacious. You have, like, enough room for Batman and Robin, and I actually tried to see if I could cram in Nightwing in there. You actually can, if you have, like, Robin there, Batman there, and then Nightwing just laying down in the center on top of them, though, obviously, you don't want to do that. And also, if you're going to use this, like, for the Dark Knight, because it's the tumbler, then you don't really have Robin or Nightwing, because you don't really have Robin and Nightwing in the Dark Knight trilogy. However, if you want, I already have a different tumbler that I built accordingly to the Dark Knight trilogy. I just use my tumbler with my other Batman stuff, so with Robin and Nightwing and Alfred and stuff. Well, Alfred's in the Dark Knight too, but so in here we have a steering wheel, and you have a control panel, and this is a sticker for another control panel. I think that this is a cool sticker. And you have the 2 seats, very spacious. There's a lot of room in there. You can just take Batman and just plop him in. You don't even have to, like, plug him in completely. He still kind of just fits in there. And, yeah, you can just close that up. And, yeah, there's Batman in the tumbler. Let me just say, this is an amazing thing. Yeah, I'm going to say thing, because this thing is just absolutely huge. And a trick that I have is that if you don't like these flick missiles, you can take them out. There's the hole there, but I don't really care about that. And then I just like to take these little flick missile stalks and just stick them underneath in here, because then you kind of don't even see them. But I was thinking about getting like an extra bag, like a little bag just to hold these flick missile pieces, but you can just put them down there if you want to. But anyway, there's the tumbler. Now on to the final verdict. So this is a really great set. You have some pretty nice play features, especially on this, on the ice cream truck. The tumbler doesn't have the best play features, but the ice cream truck is good. You get great minifigs, Batman and Joker, Henchman is okay, but you get Batman and Joker, you get the latest version of the Bat suit, you get the tumbler, which is very iconic for The Dark Knight, especially since it was released kind of at the same time as The Dark Knight in 2008. It's very well built, both parts of the set. Really the only thing dragging the set down is the price nowadays. Back then, this was a $50 set. That's pretty reasonable, but this set tends to go for like $150 to $200 on eBay, so just be patient and try to find it. But anyway, guys, I hope that you liked this set review, and I hope that you like the set. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.